I was feeling a little remorse. Bill Kim is like half the size of Lincoln, and he's eating consecutive punches to the head against the concrete from one of the strongest characters in the show. But then I thought to myself, fuck Bill Kim. And it's not because he puts kids in the hospital or kills people. No, it's because he hits this goofy ass grin every scene. Like every scene. What are you smiling about? You sit in a room all day with an earpiece giving orders, and the second you step out in the field, you get jumped. So where we last left off, Mahone got shot by Kellerman, and Michael and Lincoln both followed Kellerman out to his car.
Hey little girl, do you want to come see the puppies in my car?
Yeah.
No.
Or yes.
No.
Or we.
But after some driving, Lincoln realizes he isn't in stranger danger. He's just in danger because the man driving his car tried to murder him.
Oh my god!
Even after Kellerman gets them through a police blockade, he's still like, yep, them sunglasses ain't fooling me. And he socks him in the mouth. And this really speaks to how insane Kellerman is, because you would think he would mention to Lincoln, oh yeah, before we go, Lincoln, I did try to kill you a while back. It's all good though, right? But what makes this even crazier is that Kellerman basically killed Lincoln's ex-wife. Now I know Hale was the one that pulled the trigger, but let's be honest, if the guy that killed LJ's mom looks like SpongeBob that one time he tried to be normal, Paul Kellerman is sliming you out in an instant, just like LJ's stepdad.
Oh my god!
And also, he was terrorizing Veronica and LJ for an entire season. It's like Kellerman had so many heinous acts stacked up onto each other that he forgets what he's done. But luckily for Kellerman, Lincoln doesn't know about his past, and he's able to defuse the situation. So now they create one of the most nightmarish blunt rotations to ever exist. A toxic boyfriend, a convicted murderer with anger management issues, and King Von with government connects. And they fly to Montana to kidnap Stedman. And while all this is happening, Mahone is fighting for his life. This dude got shot so bad, his eyes rolled to the back of his head, and he still somehow managed to get to the top of these steps. Dog. But even in the hospital, on his deathbed, Bill Kim is still trying to order him around. Yeah, this gotta be the worst gig in America. No sick days, no PTOs, and even when you find a new job, they won't even let you use them in your work experience. Yeah, boss, I'm looking at him right now. Here, he wants to talk to you.
Put him on the phone. Put him on the fucking phone. No, I really want to hear his excuse this time. I can't wait.
Damn. Where were you at work today?
PTO?
PTO.
Yeah, boss, I put the PTO in like 6 months ago.
We don't have PTO.
Motherfucker, who told you you have PTO?
Kellerman.
Kellerman, of course.
But we don't have PTO.
So I want you back to work.
Well, I quit.
Quit
I own you, motherfucker. You're done.
when I say you're done.
Boss, I just want to clarify. Do we actually have PTO? So with Mahone standing up to Kim, the company does what the company's gonna do, and they break one of his son's legs, and that gets Kellerman back in line. And this dude tries to push this luck a little too far. Like, yes, Mahone is scared of the company, but he's not scared of an agent named Blondie. And I'm not exaggerating, this dude never gets a name in the show, so they just refer to him as Blondie, even though he's like the third most prominent company soldier behind Kellerman and Hale. Leave the tough talk to the non-disposable characters, please.
You need it back in. Go clean up your mess. Maybe there won't be another accident on the streets of Durango, Colorado. Understand?
But Mahone wasn't the only one getting bossed around, because Bellick is back in Fox River after being framed from the murder of Roy, and he gets the 5-star experience. Avocado as a cellmate, no special treatment from the guards, and Banks just bitching him around.
Real simple. I'm just looking to do my time. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, it's what you want, and it's what I want. Your dessert at the next child. You bring it to me. You got it?
No, wrong guy.
Hey, break it up, baby. We good, boss? We good?
We is not good. Bellick just got the saliva backhanded out of him. All Michael had to deal with is teabagging his pocket bandits. This dude Banks has muscles on top of his muscles, built like a villain straight out of the absolute Batman universe. But this is Officer Brad Bellick, future member of the Bureau, and just like absolute Batman, he doesn't need special training or loads of money to defend himself. He gets that shit out the mud. And during one of his routine dessert collections, he socks Banks with a loaded sock.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. You understand me? Let's go.
Bro, please, bro. Why are you?
Even Avocado was like, damn, I'm not messing with him.
Hey, you know I just been testing you.
Yeah, well, the test results came back. And Top Bunk's mine now.
Then Banks and his crew jumped the shit out of him in his cell. He got beat so bad, he tried to imitate the goat and rizz up the nurse so he could escape.
Katie,
Mm-hmm.
you look nice today. You worked here over 10 years, right?
My word, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
Something like that.
He's seen to give him a yellow card. And that seems about right to me.
That's a long time we've been friends.
Brad, if you think I can pull some strings to keep you out of gym pop, I can't do that.
Please, please, you can't send me back there. Do you want that responsibility, knowing what they'll do to me? Just listen, please, one more night. Just let me stay here tonight. I know you can do that. And when you go home, just leave that door open for me.
Lionel Messi, no. It's got away. It's got away. Great day for him and for them.
Such a rookie move by Bellick. First of all, Sarah was her best friend, so you think you could run the same game Michael did on her friend? That's crazy. If there's one thing girls are gonna do, is gossip about their love life to their best friend. But you're out here trying to steal people's moves because you have no bag.
Just leave that door open for me.
Here I come.
Forget to lock up. Leave the door unlocked when you leave tonight.
That's sad. And speaking of people with no bag, yeah, you thought I could forget about one of the worst shot attempts in TV show history? Never. At least Bellick accepted his loss like a man. Walt wouldn't even answer for his crimes.
Walt, what's wrong with you?
But luckily for Bellick, he doesn't need to break out because Mahone's getting him out and all he has to do is track down the inmates. Yeah, this has to be one of the most one-sided transactions in Prison Break history. You're rewarding Bellick with a get out of jail free card for something he was already doing, and he gets an FBI badge.
Bradley Bellick, FBI. Brad Bellick, Federal Bureau of Investigations. Brad Bellick, FBI. Special Agent Brad Bellick, FBI. Hi there, I'm Brad Bellick with the FBI. I'm an agent with the FBI, Brad Bellick. Brad Bellick, I'm with the Bureau. Brad Bellick, I'm with the Bureau.
And in his first day in the Bureau, he does some digging and tracks down Haywire. And even for a show like Prison Break, where characters are constantly being killed off, this was a dark ass scene, because Mahone doesn't shoot him or arrest him, he just coerces him to commit suicide. And I think Mahone genuinely feels like this is his best option. He thought Brad would get the job done, but he couldn't given the crowd. So that mixed in with the fact that even if he went against Kim's orders to kill Haywire, he probably would have been still killed off in jail. R.I.P. Haywire. Now, I mentioned earlier that this nightmarish blunt rotation was going after Stedman, and they do actually kidnap him, only for him to shoot himself in the head. So Michael's like, fuck it, if I'm gonna be screwed, I'd at least like to be with the love of my life. And they record a video that gets aired on the news, exposing the company and proving their innocence.
They don't want you to know who they are, but know this. They've stolen billions of dollars and murdered dozens of innocent people. They are a group of multinationals, corporate interests. Together they're known as the company.
Damage control immediately.
Stolen billions of dollars.
Before this hits page 1.
It's already airing.
Start a wildfire in Florida! Find a storage unit full of arrows, I do not care! As long as it's not about Lincoln Burrows!
And they operate with impunity.
Go!
Under the cover of the Secret Service.
But in reality, it's really just a message for Sarah, so they can reunite and get the key. And if this doesn't motivate you to get back with your ex, then I don't know what will. The most wanted man in America kidnapped a Fox News employee, made him record his fake expose just so they can get back together and take down the company. But of course, he did have to throw one little shot at his #1 op.
And lastly, this is a special message for my son. Wait, Schofield has a son? Who's he talking about?
Let's change the channel.
Alex Mahone. Oh, Alex, no way. Yes, I did fuck your bitch. Yo, you gonna take that? Also, I even took your son out to get ice cream after.
He's lying. My son is lactose intolerant.
I mean, that's a weird thing to lie about, no?
Whose side are you on? Now with Sarah reunited, they head to Chicago by staging a fake fugitive situation. And shout out to this guy who commented this, because the amount of time flashing an FBI badge has worked in this season is insane. Because not only do they get on the train, they get a whole cart to themselves. But this might have been a bad thing, because Sarah uses this as an opportunity to take Kellerman out. This dude really had the audacity to be like, bro, what the fuck? She's so out of line, bro. Yeah, the company has to be signing people's souls away. Because why would you be rage baiting someone?
It's never personal, Sarah. War never is.
After you were doing CIA torture tactics on them, electric shock drowning, you were supposed to be my rehab buddy. And even torture aside, he straight up left her to die. Talking about...
No cares! Who cares? You just made points the entire time we've been talking about how choreography matters. What are you talking about?
But the craziest part is, Kellerman is about to go on his Zuko character arc because he's no longer on the fence about turning them in. But it's not because of some deep self-reflecting he went through. Nah, this dude just figured out that all these calls he was making out to Caroline was really just some lady with a voice changer.
Where did we spend my 35th birthday?
What?
The restaurant. Where was it? You remember?
Don't be ridiculous. I have to go.
Do not hang up.
I have to go. Just get Burroughs and Schofield.
Hey, whoever this is, tell Bill Kim that he just screwed up. Big time.
Paul. Paul.
This dude Bill Kim is so bad at his job. He got the most loyal company agent to not only turn his back on them, but form a super team with the very people they are going after.
Hello, Zuko here.
What is
Get the fuck out of the door!
That is a different level of ass. But even with Kellerman fully cooperating now, they still need some help to take down the Fire Nation. So they get some help from an old friend. Okay, definitely not a friend. Like, I don't know how you show up to a guy's house staring him down all dramatically like you didn't just ruin his life. Like, at least say hello or something. My goat might be a little socially awkward. But after some back and forth, Michael strikes a deal with Pope to help them get the USB file. And he gets it. But of course, this is Prison Break and nothing ever goes this smoothly. But tell me why I completely forgot about this scene. When Bill Kim showed up, I was like, oh, there's gonna be a shootout or a standoff. No. What transpires is probably the funniest scene of the entire season. Michael hits him with his car. They scoop up Pope, and then Link's big brother senses kick in, and he punts Kim in the gut just as he's about to shoot the car. Then he just starts landing ground and pound. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? This is a level of happiness I did not expect to feel watching this episode. Lincoln Burrows, I will never say a bad thing about you for the entirety of this show. But for a second there, I was feeling a little remorse. Bill Kim is like half the size of Lincoln, and he's eating consecutive punches to the head against the concrete from one of the strongest characters in the show. But then I thought to myself, fuck Bill Kim. And it's not because he puts kids in the hospital or kills people. No, it's because he hits this goofy ass grin every scene. Like every scene. What are you smiling about? You sit in a room all day with an earpiece giving orders, and the second you step out in the field, you get jumped. The way Michael and Lincoln pulled this off, you would have thought this was Ninja Storm 4. The way they simultaneously switch characters on you. I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest. We are like 17 episodes in, and nobody has checked this man. It had to be done. But now Michael has to hold his part of the deal up, which is turning himself in. And he actually was going to go through with it if Pope didn't listen to the USB file. Yeah, this got to be the greatest younger brother you could ask for. Breaks you out of prison, fights tooth and nail to keep you out, and is now willing to turn himself in if it might guarantee your freedom. Paul Kellerman, on the other hand, not the best brother, because after getting locked out the car and separated from the group, he visits his sister, who I gotta say was a great casting choice. She looks like Kellerman if you put him through a gender swap Snapchat filter. But it's during this interaction we learned he has a troubled past with his family, didn't attend his dad's funeral, and equates his mom giving birth to him as being spit out of her crotch. Yeah, we should even be shocked by this. This is a water found in sea type of discovery. There's no way a guy like this had a great family life growing up. But he then goes on to confess that he's about to do something very bad to his sister. Let me reword that. He confesses to her that he's going to do something bad to someone else, not his sister. He's evil, but I don't know if he's that evil. But that someone else is Caroline. This has potential to be one of the most tragic swerves in American history. He got rejected so bad, he's turning into Lee Harvey Oswald and is gonna snipe the president. And it shouldn't have even gotten that far because the agent sees him walk up to him on the balcony with a sniper around his back and drops his guard because of the all-powerful Prison Break badge pullout. Now I do have to give Kellerman some credit. He did this with so much grace and elegance, I might have dropped my guard too.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But even as a non-company agent, he's still killing people left and right. He shoots this agent and the arms dealer just to not even assassinate Caroline. But now through blackmail, Michael gets a one-on-one conversation with her, and the tape is so incriminating that she agrees to exonerate them live on TV.
Man, fuck you, you bitch. Your mama. Yo mama. Yo bald-headed ass. You mad. I ain't mad, bitch. Look where you working at, but... You mad. Look where you eating. Until
Bill Kim threatens her, so she instead resigns from her presidency. What type of cursed universe are Michael and Lincoln living in? The company is so powerful, they just spooked the president of the United States literally seconds before she got on stage to basically disappear, and she obliged. So Michael and Lincoln are like, yeah, we tried our best, we're out of here. And they get some tickets and head to Panama with Sarah, but Sarah turns herself in after realizing she was being followed by Mahone and the feds. So as Michael drifts away to freedom, his girlfriend is getting arrested right in front of him. That shit is tragic. But Link's like, forget her, man. We're in Panama, baby. Loosen up. Not knowing they're about to have a Fox River reunion. Teabag, Bellick, and Sucre were all in Panama, duking it out for the money. So Michael's like, save me a spot. And he helps Bellick and Sucre track down Teabag to save Mary Cruz and get Teabag in jail. But while Michael is tracking down Teabag, Mahone is right on his trail. This man spent a week in isolation after Michael left Chicago, staring at this board, analyzing it.
Maine to Mexico.
This man didn't see his #1 op for a week and had a psychotic break.
Where the hell did you go, Michael?
But just as he's about to make a move, Lincoln's big brother senses kick in and he socks Mahone. So they get into a scrap that Lincoln gets the upper hand in, but Mahone understands something about the brothers that most people don't. Tracking these dudes down is like being in a creative mode server in Minecraft. You can't die. So off of the floor, he throws a switch kick. I don't know where he learned that shit, but it was not in the bureau. Them perks must have been talking to him because that is some nut shit.
the nigga swung his body to the side, and that's how.
So even after going through hell to catch her teabag and getting the money, Michael has to give the $5 million and the boat to Mahone in exchange for his brother.
The Gummo beat was supposed to be for him, but you stole it.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
But not only is he doing that, he's gonna kill Bill Kim and frame Michael and Lincoln. But Kim came prepared, and they get into a shootout in the warehouse. But shout out Lincoln, because even in the midst of gunfire, he still lands a debilitating hit on Kim. Bro, I've actually been laughing at this scene for like a minute straight. There's a shootout happening. One of the guys has a submachine gun, and Link still takes this up as an oh my god, I can't talk. And Link still takes this as an opportunity to elbow Kim in the mouth. Like, I'm actually starting to feel bad for dude. It's like when you watch one of them Predator catcher videos and they go over the top with the punishment. Like, no, you don't need to alley-oop punch this dude in midair. Call the cops, gang. Then Mahone takes the boat, but gets caught by the police due to Michael planting coke. So now Michael and Lincoln with the $5 million get a new boat. But to their surprise, Sarah's on the boat, and she even has better news. Lincoln has been exonerated because Paul Kellerman testified on the stand. It really took a bullet jamming during a suicide attempt for this man to do something selfless. But of course, only one man could ruin such a beautiful moment like this. And just as Bill Kim is about to shoot them, the company repellent herself, Sarah Tancredi, shoots and kills Bill Kim.
Too bad only one of you'll survive.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
And that is how the show ends, guys. Michael, Lincoln, and Sarah live on happily ever after. No more escaping, no more running. So thank y'all for all the support on the Prison Break videos. It's sad that this is the last one I'll ever make again. But yeah, all great things must come to an end.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Sweet Jesus!